Up, metalheads! Today we're going to look at Sepultura and some Brazilian death thrash. So let's check this out. Here's my backyard. Beautiful. Okay, let's look at some beautiful death thrash, shall we? Okay, what we've got is this Cogumelo Records compilation, which contains your favorite Brazilian death thrash stuff. I'm talking about Sepultura. I'm talking about Overdose. I'm talking about Sarcophago, Mutilator, Chakal, Sex Trash, Volcano, and Dorso Atlantica. Also, most of you that are into this type of stuff have this Warfare Noise. It was released on Digipack recently with the band Chakal, Sarcophago, Mutilator, and Holocausto. It's a really excellent compilation that's got all your favorite songs on it. Next, what we're going to do is go to this V over here. Volcano is a classic Brazilian death thrash band. They've got earlier albums. I've got this Tales from the Black Book, which I really like. I love the distorted guitars and the accented vocals. Sounds super cool. Over here, we've got some Sarcophago. This one's called Sex, Drinks, and Metal, and it's got an excellent live concert called Night in Hell. It's probably the rawest black metal I've ever heard in my life. Also some demos, Christ Death demo, Satanic Lust demo, some rehearsals, and additional tracks. Next, what I've got is this amazing, unbelievable album. If you don't have this, then you might as well go find the nearest tree and tie a rope to it. Really excellent stuff. Again, Cogumelo Records, and it's an absolute must-have for all metal fans. Sarcophago's INRI album. Also, pretty darn good is this Laws of Scourge. You can check out Rotting if you want, but those three are just top-notch right there. We're going to move over to M. M is for Mutilator, and I've got some Mutilator up here. Check it out, Immortal Force. They've got another record, but this is the one to get. This is maybe not as good as Sarcophago, but it definitely a band that you want to check out and one that's mentionable. Really like this Mutilator CD. I'm a huge fan of Mystifier. Okay, so next Brazilian death thrash that we've got is Mystifier. I've got this disc that has Gosha and Wicca tied to it. And if you haven't heard Mystifier, pop in Mystifier, Gosha. Okay? A really excellent gem of metal is this one right here, Mystifier's Wicca. This is such a great album. This one, and then the next album that came out of that is this one called, unbelievably long, it's called The World Is So Good That Who Made It Doesn't Live Here. The name of the record. And it's just amazing. I mean, absolutely get this album. I love it. Okay. Also, in the Brazilian death thrash topic, I've got some Holocausto, and that is H right here, Holocausto. This album is called Campo de Exterminio, okay, from Holocausto. You'll want to check that out as well. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything. Got our compilations, got a few bands here and there. I do not have any Chakal albums because they're very difficult to get hold of. I like the band. Let's check out Sepultura next. Okay, so here's S for Sepultura. What I've got here is the Morbid Visions and Bestial Devastation. Next is the only other remaster that I have of Sepultura is this Schizophrenia. I kind of got this recently. Somehow I never got into this until recently, but I bought the remaster. It's got some rough mix and some demos on it and some really great guitar stuff. If you like playing thrash metal guitar, you might just buy this album just to check out the riffs and copy that. There's nothing wrong with copying Sepultura. My Beneath the Remains album, which I've had since I was a little boy. this Under Siege EP. It's got that track, plus it also has Orgasmatron and Troops of Doom. The original 1991 Arise album. I've had this for years and years. I listen to it all the time. Next we've got the Dead Embryonic Cells EP. Contains that track and then also Orgasmatron and Troops of Doom. After that, my Third World Posse EP. This one contains Dead Embryonic Cells, Drug Me, and some live tracks. Isn't it cool to hear Troops of Doom live and Orgasmatron live? Plus that packaging and layout is, I guess, kind of universal, isn't it? Next, a must-own in metal is the KSAD album. How can you not like Refuse Resist, Territory, and stuff like Propaganda? These songs are really, really great street level sort of punk attitude, and I love it. This one is the Territory single, and it's got Policia on it, so it's kind of a fun little single. Next what I've got is this Refuse Resist EP. This is a special Brazilian only release, and it's got the most amazing photograph on the front of it. This album has a number of songs. Refuse Resist, and here's the tracking right here. Okay, you can also get Desperate Cry live and Orgasmatron live on this one here, the Refuse Resist EP. It's an official release. Next, how can you not like this slamming album? Come on, this is just fantastic. You throw in the disc and you listen to Roots Bloody Roots, and there's Cutthroat, Born Stubborn, Look Away, Straight Hate. It's a really kickin' awesome album. Finally, my Sepultura is continuing down here. What we've got is Blood Rooted. That's pretty stellar. And it's the last album that I have because this is really the conclusion of the classic Sepultura lineup. Igor, Andreas, Max, and Paulo Jr., cheers. Thanks for watching the video.